Hi everyone, this is Smriti. Welcome to QA automation classes. So let's start the today's session. What is remaining now? So now we have to go to the feature. No, just go to our step definition. We have to create this class object and then we need to call those methods. Okay. So let's create the class object there. Okay. So how to create the class object? We can say user post is the class name, right? So we can say so user posts. Okay, you, you posts equals to, okay, new user posts. Okay, done. And now here we have to call those methods. Okay, so let's say you posts. Okay, you posts dot. Okay, so first one is the set user post endpoint. Okay, and we have to pass this resource, right? So post set user end, okay, set user post endpoint and pass the resource. Okay, so this is fine. And the second one, hit endpoint. Okay, so now let's say you posts dot hit endpoint with get method. Okay, this is also done. And then here you posts, okay, dot, so verify the response in status code. Okay, so here we have to typecast it into the integer and then we have to uh, pass. Okay, so let's say integer dot parse int. Okay, so parse int string s, that is nothing but expected status code. Just put it here. This is also done. And the response should be in the JSON format. So you posts dot verify response format. Okay, fine, of course. Okay, awesome. So this is done. So everything is done now, but how to run? So before running we need to do one thing. We can create the runner class and we can run. Okay. So without creating the runner class also we can run, but let's, we can give the glue code location and run. But yeah, already we have seen that in the BDD framework development for the Selenium. I don't want to repeat them, so we can directly go and create a runner class and we can do. Okay, so how to do that runner class? Let's see. Just putting my laptop on charging. Okay, so how to create a runner class? Okay, so let's go to the our cucumber runner. Where is the runner? Okay, so now let's create a class, new Java class. Okay, so we'll see this cucumber runner, cucumber runner. Okay, so this is the cucumber runner class, and in the cucumber runner class we are going to what we are going to do, we are going to define. Okay, yes, so let's say at the rate, sorry, not here, so at the rate run with. Okay, so here run with is there, yes. Okay, so at the rate run with, I'll say cucumber dot class, cucumber dot class. Okay, so cucumber dot class, and we have to define the cucumber options also. Okay, so at the rate cucumber options, cucumber options. Okay, I dot cucumber dot JUnit. Okay, so in the cucumber options what we have to give, so first we have to give the location of the feature files. Okay, so let's say okay, so let's say features equals to, so we have to give the location of our feature, right? So within the codes. Okay, so where is the feature? So source test, source test resources, then features. Okay, so we'll give like the double quote, so src slash test slash source test, uh, yeah, within the Java we have to put Java slash source test Java, not Java, source test resources. We don't need to go to Java. source tests, resources. Okay, resources, source test resources, then slash features. Okay, resources slash features. Okay, source test resources features. Okay, this is where is our feature file located. Okay, and we have to specify our glue code also. Okay, so okay, fine, and 1 minute. Okay, so now I'll say comma. Okay, so now here we'll say uh, okay, so feature, and then we have to pass the glue code. Okay, so glue equals to, so glue is inside our step definition, right? So where you can say Java cucumber runner step definitions. Okay, so glue equals to within the double quotes within the quotes. Okay, so double quotes, with the double quotes, and give the step definitions. Okay, so step definitions. Okay, so this is nothing but the step definitions, so glue. Okay, so glue code also there, and plugins and all will be looking into it later. Okay, so make sure you have IO cucumber, generate cucumber, cucumber options, and run with. Okay, these things are there. Okay, so now our what our runner is also ready, right? So I can do one thing, let's move it here so that it is readable. Okay, okay, fine. So as of now we need this information. Okay, so now we can save it. Okay, and go to the cucumber runner, right click on it. Okay, here also we can right click and we can say run cucumber runner. Okay, so let's see what happens. So it is kind of building, right? So build is going on. So after build is done, it will start running. It's taking a bit longer to build. Okay, because this is the first time, right? So it will take little more time to build. So this is nothing but what we did, we just did for the user post just the simple get operation we did. Okay, but we created so many different classes and different methods and everything. So first time it is trying to build, so it is taking a little bit of time. So going forward it will be really fast. Okay, so let's see what it is doing. This is parsing. Okay, okay, starting cucumber runner. Okay, awesome. Okay, so instantiating test. Okay, build completed successfully in 1 minute 53 seconds. Okay, this is fine. So now it is cucumber runner. Okay, it found the endpoint. So base URI, see base URI it is properly capturing. User post endpoint also it is properly constructing that post. So let's see. Don't want to see the build output, we want to see our run output. Okay, so now if you see, this is done. Okay, there is no error, so it has been passed successfully. How come it passed successfully? What happened? Let's go and understand the response. Okay, so first if you see base URI, this is constructed, it is reading from your properties file. Okay, and then where post user post endpoint, it is constructing the post endpoint, that is nothing but your first, right? So here if you see, user says the API endpoint with the resource. Okay, we're passing resource as the posts. Okay, so it is appending here, we have a method for that one, right? And when you have said, right, given dot log dot all, so this is coming from there. Okay, everything it is logging. Okay, so and here if you see, we have saying requested method is get, that is coming from there. Request URI. Okay, this is nothing but what we have given, right? So let's see what is our class. Okay, so so response given dot request get method. Okay, so base URI and endpoint we have already got, right? Endpoint equals to base URI system dot out user post endpoint. So let's see what is user post endpoint. This is done. Requested method is get, these things are coming from requested method is get, is coming from here actually. Okay, if you say log dot all, right, so it is go logging those information. And request URI is nothing but your this one, this is everything coming from the all log dot all. Okay, proxy is none, and request param, query param, form param, path param, right, these things are none. Header, cookies, multiparts, body, nothing is there. Okay, and the response status code, this is the next method is validating. So we have SOP statement, response status code plus status code, so this is coming, right, with 200. Okay, and expected status code is matching because we have verified. Okay, both, if both the values are true, right, because the whatever we are passed from the expected value from the feature file, that was in the form of string, then we typecasted it into the int and then passed it, and here we are capturing as int. And whatever is coming from the API response, right, to get status code, it is in the form of the integer. Okay, if you see, it is in the form of the integer. Okay, so that's why this validation is happening, assertion is happening, and it is saying, okay, the expected status code is matching with the actual status code. Okay, and then next API response is in the JSON format. Okay, so and then API response in string is, API response in string is, if you see, the we are converting it into the string format and we are printing it. Okay, so if you see, this is nothing but the entire response that is given by the API endpoint. Okay, so this is the very basic level of assertion we did. We just verified what we verified. We verified two things, whether the response it is giving 200 response code, right, and if the response is in the form of the 200 JSON or not. This is the two things we have verified. Okay, so advanced level of assertions we can give it going forward. Okay, so let's do one thing, let's git commit. Okay, so 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 this is user post feature, user posts feature get call. Okay, automated user post automate. Okay, not automated, automate user post feature get call. Okay, so if you see, these are all staged, these are all on stage. What are all on staged? We need to stage them. Okay, oh, these are all on staged. So before committing, we have to stage them, right? Okay, fine. So I can do one thing, just stage them all. I am saying just stage them all. Okay, so everything is staged now. Okay, 11 files are there. Okay, if you want to remove something, we can remove from here, right? So on stage, and we can remove, get ignore, or whatever, like .idea related files, whatever is there, right, we can remove them. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the commit. Okay, so that's all to this session, guys. If you guys are really enjoying my sessions, I'll request you to subscribe to my channel and please share them with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get benefited out of it. And if you have any questions, just put them in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you are really enjoying this session, please like the content. Okay, and please do subscribe to my channel and stay tuned to Q automation classes for more exciting cool playlist. Right, we have already completed a lot of cool playlist. Also there are upcoming playlists are there, so stay tuned to Q automation classes, guys. Thank you everyone, bye bye.